We don't know if the internet is choppy. What we do know is what we are seeing in front of us or we've witnessed in the last 45 minutes is absolute cinema.
Madness.
You know, थोड़ा लाइव कर लेते हैं आप खाना बाद में खिला देना. But what we've actually seen is utter madness. Rishabh Pant coming into the ground in a moon boot, in a black jacket. We have the photos, we can't put them out. In a black jacket with a shorts, bare feet and chappal and moon boot. Gets into his cricketing gear, cricketing clothing.
Sorry, I want to make one comment.
Yes, yes.
So when Rishabh's playing, why whole Indian team's not standing on the...
They did.
Every single one of them?
Yeah, all of them clapped back when he was
came
coming
back,
out.
yes.
Yeah.
We missed that, but it should have stand every ball.
All of
there.
them were there.
You take care.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Cheers. That's what it is, that he gets into his cricket gear. Former cricketers I had a brief chat with, they were curious if he's actually getting into his cricketing, the trousers or not.
Yeah.
Because nobody knew if he's just wearing that shirt and sitting
That
with
could mean
Gambhir.
anything.
And the moment it happened, the whole of the press box started looking at the Indian change room. Shardul Thakur stood there and that's when everybody understood he's coming out. What was your first feeling?
So, you know, where we're sitting, the press box is right above the dressing room. So we can't really see what's going on. Otherwise, what happens is, in other stadiums, usually the press box is opposite the dressing room, so we can get our binoculars, or the view is good enough for us to look into what is going on in the dressing room. As for example, in Headingley, the dressing room is right next to you, so you can actually look into the balcony and see what's going on. You can actually take your binoculars or try to zoom in from your camera and see what's going on in the dressing room or who's talking to whom. So these are all clear visuals, but this time around you don't actually know who's coming out to bat after Shardul Thakur. Shardul Thakur gets out. First of all, you're thinking, damn it, Shardul Thakur should not have gotten out. He was settled in, he was looking good, he was taking some tricky runs, very important running between the wickets
Played
from him.
wonderfully well.
Wonderfully well. But again, you didn't know who was going to come out, and I'm wearing that commentary and I'm hearing he's hobbling down the steps. And I think, what? Who's hobbling down the steps? Only one man is going to hobble down the steps, and that's Rishabh Pant. And I could not believe it. And you know what? Like we've made this point multiple times, that the press box is usually very, very stoic, very professional. They don't react to anything. They just do their work and watch the game. Everybody stood up to watch what was going on downstairs, to watch the dressing room steps. Even the English journalists on the back row got up and started watching and seeing if Rishabh Pant, or how he's walking, how the hell is this man coming out to bat with a broken foot? And Shardul Thakur stood there. Now there's a whole crowd forming in the front of the press box. People trying to take pictures, everyone trying to, tweet that it's Rishabh Pant who's coming out. And we get a very clear view of Rishabh Pant then touching the ground, looking at the sky and entering in. He's still hobbling. He's still, in clear discomfort. He let go of a huge release of breath, and he's still walking in. He's obviously in pain, but what can you say?
It's difficult to put things in perspective here. Now I've done a copy. The question is it against medical advice? Number one. Number two, should he have done this? Is he putting his career on the line? Is this audacious, outrageous, crazy kind of thing that he's doing worth it? These are important questions. These are questions of reason, of logic. But with Pant, there is no logic.
No.
With Pant, there is no reason. That's Rishabh Pant. The Rishabh Pant story is a continuation of Anil Kumble with that broken jaw. Is a continuation into the press conference with, and that's what 2023, that's in my copy. When you think of Rishabh Pant at the end of this series, you will 100. You will not think of Rishabh Pant. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Anyone who's watching this, close your eyes and think Rishabh Pant. You will think of this man in a moon boot, changing into his cricket gear, walking out to bat. Boss, this is sport. You can challenge him. question him. You can say this is not required. You can say this is hero panti. You can say anything. If you were in his position, think what it takes to go out there and play against Jofra Archer, Ben Stokes and Bryden Cass. And then play that cover drive, which had it not been a wet outfield would have gone for 4. Think about that, and then you realize what sport is all about. I think what we witnessed today is the image of the series, is the image that all of us will take as something that you can challenge human barriers of pain, you can challenge human barriers of endurance, and you can sort of, define your own narrative in a manner that you possibly want. It was ultimately his call. If anybody would have come and said to him, go out, if he said, no, I can't, nobody in their senses would have said go. No one. And that's only natural. This call is absolutely a personal call.
100%. And it seems like it, because in the morning when we were getting those reports, we were getting solid, our sources were solid and close to the development, and everybody.
You can say what happened last night.
Even, we have heard that the pain was so bad last night around midnight that Rishabh Pant, there were extra steps that had to be taken to make sure that Rishabh Pant, was not suffering, because the pain was so tormenting that there were extra steps that needed to be. He had to be taken to the hospital at midnight, twice. So in the morning, obviously, when he sustained that injury, we know that he was whisked away in an ambulance. But after that, at night, when he was trying to go to sleep, the pain was so bad, he had to be taken to the hospital once again at midnight. So you can tell how bad the pain is. Yesterday as well, I keep, going back to this visual of the physio trying to wipe the blood off with a cotton gauze. And it was the slightest of touch, but it was making Rishabh Pant grimace in pain. So that's how bad it was. That it's still bad. I'm pretty sure he's gotten a local, anesthetic in his leg. I'm sure he's completely, he's got multiple painkillers and treatment and all of that. I'm not even sure how his foot fit into his boot at this point. I have no clue how he could,
I actually was very keen to see. I was very keen to see if it's a different boot.
But
what is he wearing?
Shoe.
It looked, exactly.
The same spikes.
But also think of the advancement of sports science, that you can actually keep pain to a minimum where this guy can actually go out. Because ultimately he's human, right? He's human. You cannot withstand pain after a certain threshold. The fact that he came out of a burning car, you understand that this guy is crazy. He actually came out of a burning car, damn it. He came out of a burning car. He should have died. The truth is, he should have died. That's Rishabh Pant. He came out of a burning car because of that airbag didn't come out. He came out of that. This is bloody madness. And thereafter, to do what he did, Dinshaw Padiwala spoke to Gargi multiple times, after, and we've spoken to Dinshaw many, many times, that this guy has pain threshold which normal human beings we can't comprehend. You cannot comprehend what he's made of. And thereafter, to be able to do this. Look, we keep talking about inspiration. We keep talking about that little zing. This charges India.
This 100%.
This charges India. That team, when that luncheon break happened and Rishabh was walking back and all of that, that entire team was standing in that dressing room balcony, the same balcony the other side, 2019, and this is the image that all of India will take back. This is the India that you talk about, right? Resilient India, committed India, passionate India, determined India, and India that speaks out to the world. What Rishabh did today will have an impact on the series.
Will 100% have an impact on the series. And if this doesn't give you heart, if this doesn't give you motivation beyond anything, then I don't know what will. If a man who has broken his foot is willing to do this, when he has the option not to, then you should take serious motivation from what
Fabrizio Namane बोरियादा बोला था ना 1% चार्ज दादा आपने बोला जरूर आपने जरूर बोला था, बट द पॉइंट इज नहीं था, सच तो यही है. बट कुछ चीजें मिरेकल हो जाता है, और मैंने कल अपना कॉपी में ये लिखा था कि हैपन. चलो मिरेकल दोबारा हम लोगों ने लेना है तो आप ले लीजिए, बिकॉज it's still as I'm concerned. Hi.
Okay.
आप देख पा रहे हो without the
अरे इतने दिनों से देखी तो रही हूँ.
So your eyes have improved then.
No, it's not that bad.
Doing live. Yeah,
No,
please.
no, you go. You
no,
can
no.
go.
It's
Okay. Aniruddha Bhaduri is saying Rishabh Pant walking down the stairs to bat with a fractured foot will be there in the folklore of Indian cricket. What a this is the story you recite to
To your grandchildren.
not maybe not grandchildren, but there's
Yeah,
an
but it is.
story, but
It
stories.
is an
batat,
I.
like,
Absolutely, it is an I was there moment.
I was,
When you go back,
this series over and over has been an I was there moment.
100% bologe ye story to everybody you know. I was there when Rishabh Pant came out. Absolutely. For you, grandchildren is far-fetched. In my
Yeah.
case, another 15 years when my daughter gets married, it will be to my not 15. Aisha is, it's another, she'll be your age then. Maybe another 20 years later. Who
Yes.
knows?
Long
But this
time.
will be one story that I will want to write as a chronicler of sport. That's for sure.
100%. Okay, Fitmonk is saying now Indian team has to win this damn game for Rishabh Pant. Big respect for him. This is the love for Test cricket. Love, madness,
Craziness.
insanity, whatever you want to call it, it's there. It's Rishabh Pant is insane.
He is insane. I mean,
He's insane.
you
does this?
you speak to that guy and you will know. He is insane. I mean, Gargi has seen
Yes.
multiple times on this tour only. He is insane. I mean, and he will tell you things which you oftentimes don't really want to reveal everything on camera. And the guy has an incredible heart. He's one of the best guys you'll come across. He's like that, Rishabh Pant, and Maverick, complete Maverick. At times you will not be able to understand and identify with him that what the hell is this guy doing and why is he doing this? And you will feel angry, disgusted, frustrated, think, what the hell, why are you wasting yourself like this? And then at the other end of the spectrum is respect, is you have to don your hat for this guy for what he is. He is a generational great for red ball cricket. Make no mistake. And such characters are needed for sport because you watch these characters, they put bum on seats. You know, this stadium is full. Tomorrow the stadium is full. Day 3, day 4, not one seat left. It is to see these characters. People like Rishabh Pant, people like Ben Stokes. They will do everything possible to make Test cricket what it is.
Time
Unbelievable.
was lunch taken?
10 to 1, I think. So another 15 minutes. We have another 15
right?
minutes.
Okay, great. Ganesh is saying, Gargi and Boria, please can you talk about the effect on England to see Pant return to the crease after the fracture?
Good
It
question.
must have.
Freak them out.
Absolutely. First of all, if I was on the field, I'd be like, what the hell is this guy doing?
Liam Dawson comes to a PC and says he has no role to play in that game, and all of a sudden,
He has
bloody
a role
hell,
to
Liam
play.
Dawson sees he's come out there to bat. Give it to Liam Dawson. Let's tonk one
Oh.
out there. If he hits a 6 with a hobbling foot, come on, man. Give it to Liam Dawson, Ben Stokes. He'll hit you out of the park.
Anirban Palit is saying, bloody real life Superman, this Pant is hats off. Kya bole bhai Pant ke baare mein? At this point, you're thinking, is this guy mad?
He is. वो तो है
Yes,
ही.
है तो है.
Of course है. एकदम पागल है.
खुद भी मैड है, हमें भी पागल कर रहे हैं.
मैड तो है ही. आपने देखा नहीं कैसे क्या पागल है? वो एकदम पागल है. Total
Definitely
craze.
एकदम. Okay.
And the good part is,
Rain stopped or not? Fully dry.
no rain. Absolutely no rain. Totally stopped. Still gloomy. Lights on. Game should start in 15 minutes because they had taken lunch then, and it's not that dark anymore. So absolutely don't think it will get any further delayed post lunch. No spitting also. No spitting.
So a slight side note here, off topic, but the umpiring has been very good. If you look at how they're trying to manage the time, yesterday as well, when Pant got injured, they instantly got drinks.
Today,
So you're saving
which
time.
one you are saying? Which incident? Bolo? Good one. Good point.
आज का ये लंच का फटाफट उन्होंने कर दिया
नहीं एक और इंसिडेंट था मैंने सोचा आप वो बोल रहे हो
नहीं मैं तो कल का बोल रही थी
So Washington Sundar dives and saves him that run out chance.
Yes.
And he had dirt all over. Washington Sundar decides to call the Tucker walked up to him and said no. And that over was complete and allowed. Absolutely correct call from umpire Rod
Yesterday
Tucker.
as well, there were a lot of proactive taken when they were. You're actually saving time, and it actually makes an impact because there is a rain. Suppose there's a drizzle that causes a delay. You're actually not losing any time, and that's very, very good umpiring.
Washington Sundar और शार्दुल ठाकुर पे बात करना चाहिए
पूछ रहे हैं.
थोड़ा सा बात करना चाहिए because I thought the Jadeja ball was unplayable by the way. The Jadeja ball, nobody should fault Ravindra Jadeja for that edge. कुछ क्या हुआ?
Pitman कह रहे हैं कि Ben Stokes told the boundary player to throw the ball slow when Pant was running so it could not hit Pant. उसके लिए नहीं करते वो लोग ताकि आराम से कलेक्ट कर ले इसलिए.
यार ये ruthless combat है, ये किसी को hit fit नहीं है.
नहीं
ये सब नहीं है. I mean, you think England will not want to run him out? Come on यार, वो सब नहीं है. But I do think that Ravindra Jadeja ball was unplayable. Absolutely unplayable.
Very good ball.
Oh, I mean, that ball squared him up, edge slip. At that time, every ball, Jofra Archer spell, that over, the one that got Ravindra Jadeja, 4 times India could have lost a wicket. Shardul twice, Jadeja, 4 times. Washington multiple times in that spell. But again, I keep saying, you should be prepared to look ugly. And India was. Washington did not score a single run in the first 16 balls.
Ball lag rahi hai har jagah. He's looking ugly. He's taking body blows. And
छोड़ा नहीं यार, वही इम्पोर्टेंट है. आपने छोड़ा नहीं, आपने ये सेशन दोबारा ले लिया. 320 मतलब we were talking about this in the morning, somehow get to 350 and the wicket is doing. There is movement with the new ball. Exactly, there is movement, there is juice, there is something happening on that wicket.
It's still happening.
100% happening. 350 on this wicket will not be an easy task for England. It will not. And India 320, another 30 runs. And now, with Rishabh Pant there, Washington Sundar there, Anshul Kamboj there, all of a sudden you tend to think, Arey, this is now doable, man. Shardul Thakur.
370 tak ja sakte.
100%. I mean, she's getting greedy.
No,
350, then 370. But if you get there, you bloody get there. Damn it, come on, job done.
I think Rishabh Pant bhag to nahi pa rahe, so he'll try to...
Did you see that? That was the most funny thing for me. Washington Sundar gets hurt and is on the ground. A fit player getting hurt and on the ground, and the hobbler starts running as if he wants the single. I was like, your problem kya hai, Baba? Why are you starting to run? He came halfway down the pitch. He came halfway down the pitch ki bhag ke aa jao. But Lord was brilliant.
Lord was brilliant.
Brilliant. Ravindra Jadeja getting out. Shardul Thakur could have easily lost his wicket. And I said in the morning, can Thakur hit a few boundaries? I thought the shot of the morning was that chabuk of Ben Stokes. Boop, that cover drive. Oh, that cover drive was solid from Shardul Thakur.
Some very good shots from Shardul.
Beautiful. And yes, he will rue the chance that he did not get a 50. He should have gotten a 50 after getting to 41. And that ball just moved the shade and he walked into that shot a little bit and got that catch to Ben Duckett. But Shardul Thakur, 80-odd balls, facing the new ball, blunting the new ball, getting India past 310 with that 41. Solid. Absolutely solid, justifying his selection yet one more time. Again, Shardul Thakur is much like Ajinkya Rahane. You write him off, from somewhere he will come, cobble something together, make a tangible impact, and he will not do it in a match which is...
king.
यार no, उसका ये भी स्टोरी है. अगर आप देखो लीड्स में देखो 500 बज चुका है, वहां पे वो करेगा नहीं. उसको ये क्राइसिस दे दो, गैबा दे दो, कर देगा. ओवल दे दो, कर देगा. यहाँ पे दे दो. So Shardul Thakur and crisis are bedfellows.
Okay, there was this RK Iyer keh rahe, aren't we risking Rishabh Pant? This is, trust me, this is Rishabh Pant and Rishabh Pant only.
Nobody else is taking this call.
कोई नहीं उसको बोल रहा है कि आप जाके बैट करो, ये खुद उनका डिसीजन है. 100%. सुपर चैट आया है. फरदीन भाटी, sports is an inspiration and chronicler, I can't even say the word.
बोलो.
Chroniclers like Boria are a blessing. ये पूरा tongue twist हो गया.
Thank you very much, Fardeen Saab. Thank you very much.
Okay, in the next, Rohan Kalita.
बहुत दिन बाद आया ये. Rohan तो was a regular viewer of ours.
In the next match, should Team India rely more on specialist batters? Maybe Karun at 5, Jadeja at 6, Jurel. ये तो खत्म होने दो.
I don't think so. I think this is a good enough side. आप मुझे ये बताइए, after Washington Sundar's fight like this, how, and by the way, oval, drier wicket where it will turn, आप कैसे Washington Sundar करोगे? क्यों करोगे? रिमूव. सो वॉशिंगटन सुंदर ने क्या खराब किया यार? ये ने दोबारा खेल दिया. 50 बॉल 60 बॉल खेल चुका है. 20 क्यों ड्रॉप करोगे वॉशिंगटन सुंदर को? ये मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा.
Washi, not so harsh, is saying something.
What is he saying?
Washi looks like he's just there for survival.
Boss, this is a new ball, huh? This is Manchester, not Madhumgram in Calcutta. Okay, the ball is doing a bit nahi. I mean, Ben Stokes, that rising delivery that went of Shardul Thakur. Jofra Archer moving the ball. Did you see the 2 wide fives? Did you see the amount of movement that they are getting? Did you see the kind of bounce that the English bowlers got with the new ball? This is not easy to bat.
No, not
Survival is the essence. You still have 60 runs to talk about in that session. In the morning, would you have taken these 60 runs? I think each run is gold. Gold. And I was saying that in the press box to, who was I saying it to? I think to that, Oroni and people, the Times of India gang and
Shayon will be very tough to bat.
Come on, this is gold.
Yeah.
This is gold. Anybody who says runs are easy to get doesn't know what cricket is all about. Let England come out and face the new ball against that India attack. You will understand how difficult this is. This is not an easy wicket to bat on, especially with the hardish Duke's ball.
Aegon Targaryen, it's not about internet connections. We all have the best sims. Problem is on match days, because there is so much crowd inside. I'm sure you have also faced it when you go for a match or something, that your
Problem
connectivity dies down. नहीं वो बोल रहे better sim लो ये करो वो करो. So
दादा सुनो ना, better sim एक चीज सुना करो यार, सिंपल बोल रहा हूँ. जब ये कंप्लेन करते हो ना, एंड अच्छे से समझा रहा हूँ यार, we are spending close to ₹1 crore, okay? Now we can buy sims for £50. So don't give us this bullshit, okay? Please. We are spending 9 people in England for 2 months. So you can understand? You can understand. 9 people, and that to 1 trip back, 1 trip here. So 9 people in England for 2 months. So we know what we are doing. One will not, and somebody like me, I don't give a damn for this all sim spins, all this nonsense. So whatever company there exists, we have. But when you are in a stadium environment and there are jammers and there are problems, you must understand there are certain practicalities also. And that's what it is.
Okay, Souvik Sengupta, what a day for sports lovers. Pant's arrival at the crease and Unnati Hooda's arrival at the field by beating PV Sindhu, only the 4th women's singles player to make it to the quarterfinal of a Super 1000 tournament.
17-year-old China Open, and first thing was Satvik and Chirag taking out Karnaldo and Maulana, and thereafter Unnati Hooda beating PV Sindhu. Yes, we have celebrated Anmol Kharab. Yes, we've celebrated saying, where is the next big superstar? But if Unnati has gotten to a Super 1000 quarter-final, it is a massive moment for Indian badminton. But let's not jump the gun again. Let's see her consistency. But the signs are great, and really, really pleased for Unnati Hooda.
Okay, Swaroop Roy, Rishabh proved you wrong.
Rishabh will prove everybody wrong. Having known Rishabh, I don't think even Rishabh knows what Rishabh will do next. So he will prove himself wrong. Let me tell you this. I have known Rishabh Pant for what? A good 10, 12 years. Rishabh will come and prove himself wrong. I don't think Rishabh knows what he will do tomorrow.
Covers coming off. Play will start soon.
Or 5 minutes mein khatam karo.
Should Pant now strike and Washi play the anchor? What should be the ideal strategy?
No. Just get your runs. If there is no hurry in this game, every over that India plays, England is getting frustrated. England would have thought, we will nail the session with the new ball, finish India off at the minimum score 300, 320, and we will come out and bat. We saw, Debashish reported in the morning, all England batters were batting at the nets, getting ready. All of a sudden, by the way, you bowled 100 plus overs.
Once again.
Again, you bowled 100 plus overs.
Every single match is happening to them. Every
100 plus overs, it's not easy.
Even
folks.
the matches you're winning, you're bowling more than
100 overs. So keep them out. No, what's the problem? Keep them out for another 20 overs. Now the ball will get soft.
I think another day 5 happening.
100%. अब तो वैसे ही लग रहा है. अब तो वैसे ही लग रहा है. अगर आप यहाँ से another आपका जो मुंह से आ गया था 370, अगर 50 रन,
5th session
फिर तो जीतेंगे. फिर तो जीतेंगे. अगर इंडिया डे 5 में 2 स्पिनर आपके पास है, ड्राई विकेट है, आपने 100% आएंगे. फिर तो इंडिया will take control of this game.
Absolutely. Okay, there was one. Vaibhav Taragi saying, don't count out Bumrah and Siraj batting today. They are not going to throw it away easy.
I don't think
they know what's at stake. 350 Pant can hit some big shots. वही try करेंगे.
Measure करके करेगा, because he knows if Washington got out, I would have seen him go for them. He knows Washington is solid enough. If there is a 15-20 run partner, these runs are way in gold. Why would you want to give it away? The Pant out there will mean there is pressure on England. The presence of Pant, the very presence of Rishabh Pant is good enough. So wait. Any reason for him to change gears, hit he will milk if he's able to score runs like that cover drive. If he gets it in his arc, if he gets it in his radar, he will hit it out. Khatam karo.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so
Are
much.
there players out there?
I think they're going out there.
यहाँ से देख सकते हैं. एक मिनट रुको.
Yeah. Till then, I'll take this question. Siddharth is saying there is one great correlation. Whenever Shardul chips crucial runs from the bat, he bowls
शायद yes, खत्म
unbelievably
करते
well.
हैं.
Just get him overs with the new ball.
What happened?
Absolutely. नहीं, Shardul Thakur के बारे में एक comment था. Okay,
Good.
so we'll be back at tea.
Yeah.
Some more drama waiting for us to happen on the crease. We'll get back inside. You guys watch on TV or wherever you're watching from. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel.